New angle who dis, hey? Welcome everybody to Tarot Between Sisters. My name is Lady Phoebe, and today we're doing the recording in the bedroom. The angle's a little bit weird. We're just gonna have to go with this. I wanted to get the table a little bit, but then my head's cut off. Whatever, I'm wearing a toque, you're not missing nothing. So how y'all been? How are you all been? Okay, let's see. Let's see what the energies have for us today. Ooh, okay. This is funny. I was wondering if it was going to be a love reading, and it is. Come on, you. Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay. Excuse me. So, at first glance, the reason why I say it's a love reading, first of all, we have the Two of Cups upside down, Four of Wands upside down. So it can almost be like the anti-love reading, but that's not what I'm getting from this. So, first off, okay. So the feeling that I'm getting first off is there's almost like a desperation to find your match. And so in that desperation, there's rushed decisions, and you're actually going with the person that you know isn't the one, but you like override all of these things that you're saying to yourself, like, oh, this isn't the one, but you're like, no, because what if there's no one better? So like, I really feel, because these two cards right here, like, first off, this one, right side up means like marriage, union, deals, like contracts, all those things. Upside down, it shows either the dissolving of that. So some of you actually could be going through a breakup right now. A lot of you could be going through an actual breakup right now. And so the message in this breakup is that you knew that this wasn't meant to be from the beginning. Right? So when we choose to go forward in something that we know is not going to work, why do we get so disappointed when it doesn't work? We know that it wasn't going to work. We knew this. Like, I'm literally getting this feeling you knew this was not going to work. This was not something that you're like, you had all your hopes for, and you're like, oh my God, this is my man or my woman, and I just love them, and then we're going to be forever or together forever. And then you break up and you're like disappointed. That's not what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling that you felt a little bit lonely, and so you forced this relationship because you were just hoping, but deep down you knew it wasn't the one. And then of course it dissolves, and then you're left kind of going, well, what the fuck, why didn't that work? But like I said, even though you knew it wasn't going to work. So then we have the Temperance card. That to me in this application actually is really cool in a love reading as well, the Temperance card, because it's taking two separate things and it's making them one. And that is the goal of relationships. So if your goal in a relationship is just to not be lonely, you're actually setting up the energy of that relationship to be lonely, because you're going into that relationship with that sense of lack. So you're not going in there as a whole being wanting to draw another whole being into you, and then both of you guys make this supreme thing, right? It's like you're going in there feeling less than and lonely, and then your vibration matches less than and lonely, and then you guys come together and you feel less than and lonely. So in this regard, let that relationship go. In fact, if you're experiencing this relationship and it hasn't come to the breakup point now and you're kind of on the fence, like, this is definitely something that would be, like, I'm not here to tell you what to do. That's not my job. But just to feel the energies, again, I'm like confirming you already knew this wasn't going to work out. That's literally like, you already knew this wasn't going to work. You already knew. So we have that energy first off. So like I said, some people may actually be going through a breakup, okay? And then we have that Patience card, Temperance. Yeah, I did show you. We got the Temperance card. And then we have the Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So these two together, this Temperance card, like I said, is telling me to be patient. Be patient. Be patient. And really check your intentions on a relationship. What are you bringing into that relationship? Because like I said, whatever you bring into it with culminates, and that's what you receive. So I have been prompted by Lady Tabs to share more about my own personal story of my love life, because singles out there kind of need to know that there is hope. There is hope out there to find somebody and be happy in that relationship. And I'm saying that just from personal experience. I have found my man, and it started out, and this is what worked personally for me. And it wasn't even that I did something because I wanted something to work to find a relationship. It just, I instinctually did it, thankfully, because I did not do a lot of things out of instinct that were correct before. I did this just instinctually, and it fucking worked. 6 months before I met him, I was like, I'm kind of done with dating. I'm kind of done with the constant search and look and like filling a hole that I like. They can't fill the hole that I need. I am the only one that can really meet my needs. And this wasn't like an actual intellectual thought that I had. I just remember thinking to myself, I don't think I want to date right now. I don't know. I just don't think I want to date. I just want to be happy being me and just be happy. And that's what I did. And for 6 months before I met my husband, I just totally concentrated on me. I let go of some things that weren't serving me. Like I said, then I didn't have as much awareness and experience of healing under my belt, so I couldn't have communicated it then like I am now. But now looking back, I see that's what I was doing. And I just gave myself a dating break and just said, okay, this is about Phoebe now. I've spent my whole life being boy crazy, people crazy. Like I spent my whole life searching and searching and searching, but that search is actually where I got stuck in the trap, because when I'm just stuck in that search, you're always going to be searching. So in that moment, I just said, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to date anymore. I don't want to do any of that anymore. I'm just going to concentrate on me. I'm just going to have fun and relax. And I did. And then 6 months later, I started working at a new job, and I knew I was going to meet my husband there. I knew that I was. And I sure enough did. And we've been married now together for 15 years. And it's not always sunshine and rainbows, because nothing ever is, but I found somebody that I get this with. So it is out there. He is such a fantastic man, and he's exactly what I needed. Exactly what I needed. I didn't even know that I needed it. And then he comes into my life, and I was like, oh my God, this is like, he crossed off, he checked boxes I didn't even know that I had. Anyway, so this is saying, this whole energy is be patient. Like even this, we got 3 of Wands. Your ships will come in. Your ships will come in. But, and like the 10 of Pentacles is abundance, right? But it's deciding, like, it's funny, I have 2 piles on my desk here. Can I pull it? Okay. We have this one that you're in right now, which is that desperate energy, that energy you're getting into a relationship just to not be alone. And the energy that came out of that relationship is exactly what you went into it with. And then we have this other pile over here, which is like being patient, waiting for the right cup. And then we have complete abundance, and this could be materials, monies, whatever, but just abundance. And then the 3 of Wands, which is, like I said, everything that you've wanted is coming to you. You're watching your ships come in. You're watching your seeds growing, and you can harvest them. So, okay. This is going to be a little caveat. This is going to be some people, not all. There's also a desperation because you don't feel like you are as attractive as you once were, is what this Queen of Wands sideways is telling me. So that is adding to the desperation of finding somebody, because I almost feel like a clock running out. Like, oh my God, I'm less prettier than I was 5 years ago, and I'm going to be less pretty in 5 years. So I need to find something now. Going into it with all of these weird stipulations is going to breed an unhappy relationship. That's just the way that it is. So if you are able to put yourself right a little bit, then when you get into a relationship, because relationships are hard enough, not to mention you bringing in a whole sack of garbage into it. You know what I mean? Like, so just, yeah, if you are able to just get in with you, like check in with you and get in with you, and like, and just stop looking outwards for external happiness, because you will never, ever, ever find it. But when you start looking inside and you start getting that internal happiness, it starts showing in your world. Any other? Yeah, see, that is an uneven give and take. So when you're going into the relationship with that weird energy, you end up giving more than you are expecting, or the energy isn't even, because you are so in this space of desperation. And so both of you are just looking to get your needs met, not looking to meet any other needs. That is also a sign of your inner love. If you're not willing to meet someone else's needs, that means you're not willing to meet your own. So again, my dog, William! Ooh, I like this. Okay, William! He just comes in to do a bark. I'll be back. You think someone out here? I'm not going to do this? Okay, come on, just come in here. Nope. Okay, little break there. Okay, so what is on the outcome area? Fucking sweet. So we've gone through this, right? We're gonna take some time. We're gonna check our energy. What is our intention here? What's our energy? What space am I coming out from? Am I coming from desperation, or am I coming from a place of wanting to just unite with somebody because I just want to, like, what is our space that we're coming out of and making decisions out of? If we're coming out of it with the one I was talking about, where you're just like, oh, I want to be, like, I am a whole person, this person's a whole person, we can be together. Look at that. 10 of fucking cups, baby. That is like full emotional fulfillment, okay? So again, in this space, if we can check ourselves and stop doing things out of desperation, that is like the key word here. If we can stop doing things out of desperation, beautiful things are coming. Look at 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? Like, literally, these are... Everybody wants these in a reading. Let's just put it that way, okay? Everybody wants those. And then we have the Page of Cups. This is an offer of love. It could be something that's a little bit immature in the sense that it's not a whatever, you have to work together in a relationship to get to that mature love, but it's still an offer of that love. So it's like, as soon as you get out of that desperation energy, look at all the offers that come in. Like, hello. And we got the Hierophant, which is a very powerful card, spiritually fueled, I want to say, okay? And it's not upside down. Upside down means something completely different to me, but because it's right side up, it's spiritually charged, because this is a very spiritual card. It's like a spiritual union, okay? And then the Lovers. Like, do I need to go on? I don't think I do. It's funny, when I was like, oh, I wonder if it's going to be a love reading, and we literally got like 3 of the specific cards that are for love readings. So I love that. I love that. And then the Tower card upside down. So this one was upside down to Lovers. So I just want to say the Tower and the Lovers upside down tells me that this partner that you are going to find, if you are out of desperation, you're out of that space and you're into the loving, healthy space, okay? You are going to find somebody and you guys are going to decide together to walk through this journey together and help each other heal and help each other grow. That is fucking beautiful. Like, that is beautiful. Now, does this then follow? Like, after I've said everything, if you're in a relationship that you got into it with the wrong reasons, does that mean that that relationship will always be doomed? No. If both people are on board, you can always make a fuller relationship out of one that came out of desperation. It's just kind of rare in the sense that both people are on the same page wanting to make it work. It's normally one person's trying harder than the other, and that doesn't really work that well because one person's always going to feel like they're putting in more than the other. So, and that's actually, this one is too. And that one was upside down, is what I was saying. So when you build, is it completely like unheard of? No, you can always come. And in fact, like me and my husband, we had a great, like, he's fantastic. We've had a lot of shit that we've gone through together. A lot. So it doesn't mean to say that when you find the right person that all of the shit stops. Life is shit. That's kind of dark. But life brings you shit. And it just, is this person beside me someone that can healthily help me and them through? And am I a person that can healthily help myself and someone else through? When we're in desperation, that's not a very healthy spot, and we just make decisions that we probably shouldn't be making. So whatever. That is definitely that reading. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. I don't want to pull a rose card. Okay. And it's funny, I think my voice is good until I start talking. And then I'm like, oh, she's a little raspy. She's a little raspy, my voice. Lady Tab's gonna give me shit. I'm going live after this. She's gonna give me shit. She gave me shit the last time I was on live. You shouldn't be talking. Was she wrong? No. But did I fucking get off live? No. Oh, okay. First of all, what did I say about searching for something outside of you? There's nothing outside of you. It is all inside. And when we get stuck in this search of the outside, that's where we get very desperate, because we think, like, it's like we put our hope, oh, this thing that I find outside of me, that's going to be my savior. And then it doesn't, and we get disappointed. And then we keep searching, we find something. Oh, this is going to be the thing that saves me. And then it doesn't, and we get disappointed. That is what our life is filled with. That endless search outside of ourselves to give us something that we need from the inside. There's nothing outside of us that can give us what we want, what we need. And then look what we got. The Holy Grail, and it's got a fucking eagle in it. I love it. The Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching, inner quest. Love that. And then the second one that we got is this. So this one goes into what I was saying about the relationships. Like, if you did get into it out of a desperate energy, it still can change if both people are on board. The second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. And that can actually even go for someone if they've broken up, right? Let's say this, like what I said in the beginning, like you've actually had a breakup. Do not be desperate that you will not get another chance. Literally, the card's like, no, there's always a second fucking chance. Always. So never, ever, ever think you have to stay or you have to do something out of desperation, because there's always more choice. You always have choice. Always, always, always. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Choose. I'm just being dramatic. That didn't hurt or anything. Okay. Choose love and choose love again, and be compassionate to yourself and be compassionate to others. Mwah! Bye.